Good morning, everyone. My name is Adris, and this is the beginning of my new YouTube challenge. Well, life challenge, really. I decided to start doing to change my life, and so I have created this whole 365 days to a better me, to a better life, to my optimal highest self and being. And one of the ways I intend to do that is to follow this process of writing out my goals, breaking them down, and then creating daily actions to change my life every day. And there are 5 areas that I'm going to be focusing on. Those 5 areas are health and wellness, spirituality, my relationships, my work, career, education, part of it, and my finances. And one of the reasons why I want to do this on the world stage of YouTube is for accountability. I have tried these things before, and I have made these grand promises and commitments that I break because I had nobody to say, to check me, to say, yeah, you're doing it, no, you're not, did you do this? Or just to feel like I can't let someone down. Because, of course, the second phase of this is that I want, in this process, if it's even one thing I do, may encourage or inspire someone else to change something about themselves to be better, or even to just improve their life in some way. And so this begins it. And as you can see from the quality of my video, my camera presentation, the way I'm speaking, the way things are set up. I don't have lighting. I don't have, I really don't know what I'm doing. I am a novice at this. But over the course of learning, I am putting it on my agenda to learn about camera, to learn how to blog, to learn how to speak, articulate my thoughts fluidly, to not say to pretty much kind of get this down pat, to appear better, to improve my persona, my physical self through exercise, to lose some body fat, to become toned, fit, sexy, to clear up my skin, to improve all aspects of my life, really. And that over the next 365 days, I will be able to accomplish that, to show that in not just the way I appear, but in my actions, in my thought process, in my true being. You know, I want to be able to feel that way and act that way. And I'm going to do it raw and unedited. I know that a lot of people create YouTube videos that are kind of near perfect. You know, they have proper lighting, they edit out stuff when they make mistakes and that kind of stuff. But I really want to see where I'm coming from and how I'm doing, how I'm doing. And maybe this isn't for everybody. Maybe there's some people who want to see the perfect videos and that kind of stuff. But I'm going to have my 1-year-old baby walking around and talking. I'm going to be interrupted, I'm sure, at some point in time. I am going to learn how to look at the lens up here on my iMac instead of at myself on the screen. I am going to train myself to do these things. This is going to become better over time. I also have a camera called a Sony something. I think it's called Super Step. I don't know what it is. Okay. But anyway, CyberShot. I have a Sony CyberShot camera, and I also have tripods and all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to learn how to use those. I have a little card, a SIM card. I don't know yet how to take the video from here and put it up there so I can unload it. I also have a Windows phone, a Nokia phone that has like a really good camera. So I'm actually going to use that phone to vlog sometimes when I'm out, or if I want to do a quick video. Apparently the video quality on that is really good. So I'm not sure how that will work yet. But hi baby. Hi baby. You want to say hi? Say hi. Say hi. This is CJ. We call him CJ, but his name really is Jonathan Taylor. I also have a 13-year-old son called Joshua Taylor. And those are their first names. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of over the top. I'm Jamaican. So, you know, that happens. But, yeah, I want to be really real. And I want to document this process as we go along. So I will do that. I will put out the videos every day. I'm going to try to do a morning one when I get in my office, and then maybe a follow-up one at the end of the day. So it's going to be kind of a vlog thing to kind of tell you what I did, what I accomplished throughout the day based on my to-do list for that day. But mostly, you know, I want to kind of write about the process as well. So I am also in the process of getting a blog going, and I've had blogs before. I've written and I've had people who've read them, but yeah, I've fallen off the wagon. So it is gonna be quite a process, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm so excited. I am reading a lot of books. One of my goals is to read a book a week, and mostly personal development, and books that's gonna really inform me of you know what's happening in the world, history, art, all of that kind of stuff. I am really interested in homemaking and home decor and fashion, and really things that improve one's life. So whatever it is to become a high performer, or whatever it is to become your best self, whatever it is that you're doing, how to do it, gung-ho to get it going, to have all of that stuff. So that's what I want to do, and that's what this channel is going to be about. It's going to be that process, that reworking and understanding and learning. And so one of the big things that I want to ask from this community is for your input. I am going to need help. There are things that I don't know everything. Really, I don't know anything. And this is a process to learn. I am 41 years old, and I am in the process of doing my doctorate. I feel like I'm very traditionally educated, but there's so much that I have learned in this past year that has taught me so many new things that I probably thought I knew or didn't know before. So I am really ready to do this. The first thing that I am starting with is my morning routine. And I've been working on this for a few weeks now, just so that I'm already in the habit of doing it, so that the new year I am not as frustrated, so that I am already in the groove. So one of the things I changed is the time that I wake up. I used to wake up around 6 just to make sure that my son was up, and then I kind of laid there while he took a shower, and and then when he's off to school at 6:45, I kind of lay around, and really my day didn't get started until, well, like 11 or so, depending on what I had to do. I mean, and this is before the baby, and even after I had the baby. But one of the things I've changed is the time I wake up. I am now waking up at 4:30 a.m. and the process of that, and the habit of building that in terms of jumping up at 4:30, and I really don't force myself so much. I just know I'm naturally waking up with the alarm. I don't snooze. I just get up, and maybe at 4:32, 4:33, I make my bed immediately. I know I made my bed every day before. That is always something that I did. But now I make it right as I get out of the bed. I get dressed in clothes like this, and I go down to my basement to exercise. And I go on the treadmill for 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how I feel. And during that time, I do a kind of devotion. This is where I talk to God, and I express my gratitude for all of the wonderful blessings that are in my life, and I pray, and I ask for guidance and a nudge to stay focused throughout the day, because that is really, really hard for me. But in trying to learn these things and putting together this morning routine, I have seen a difference already. So one of the things was, of course, the night before I have to go to bed earlier than I usually go to bed. And, oh, look at that. I could improve this. Whoa. That's good. All right. So now I have these two little lamps on my desk. And, yeah, so I learned that. I learned that there has been a remarkable difference in my energy level, for one, and just getting a lot more done before 9 o'clock. I get my whole house cleaned and tidied and organized, dishes done, laundry done, the baby fed and bathed and all that kind of stuff done before 9 a.m. Whereas before I didn't have that. And I also have been planning to launch this video for a while now, and I kept saying, oh, I need to have my makeup done, I need to look nice, all of this kind of stuff. And I've been listening to some different people, different motivational people, actually Brendan Burchard of High Performance Academy. And one of the things he said is, if you keep trying to be perfect, if you keep trying to put it off, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, or if you try to write a script of what you want to say and how you want to say, that you'll never get it done, and you'll never get to the point where you start. And you'll never be great unless you start. And he said that. Zig Ziglar said that. And I've listened to Zig Ziglar as well. And that's one of the things I'm doing. I'm going back and I'm getting the books and stuff from all these other people that I now listen to have listened to, their idols and those people who encourage them. So I know I have the head tie on, and I have my gym clothes on, and I have the Christmas balls, ornaments, because I'm taking down the Christmas decorations around the house in my office, and it's not perfect. It is not how I imagined my first video would be, but I said, you know what? I have got to do this. Today is December 31st, and I wanted to have this launch to start the 365 days January 1st. And if I don't do it today, I'll never get it done. And there goes one of my little timers on my phone. That's also a really, really cool thing that I got done now. I set alarms for everything. I give myself, at most 25 minutes to work on one thing. And if I get done or if I don't get done, I have to move on to the next thing. I then create space to go back and maybe finish something up, but I don't just stay stuck on one thing forever and then nothing else gets done during the day. Yes, honey. Oh, he is stinky. You are stinky. So, I am so excited. I hope that you will join me on this journey. If this is something that you're interested in and you want to follow along or you think you can help me in any way, if you have your life, on fleek, going and killing it, I need help in the areas of spirituality. I'm really trying to learn how to pray and have faith and patience and understand that the being that created me, that's bigger than who I am, that I don't understand, is reaching out to me somehow, and maybe he'll reach out to me through someone from this forum. I really need help in understanding how to be a better mom. With my 13-year-old son, I was a very open mother, where I treated him like an adult and I exposed him to a lot of stuff. I took him out to different countries all over the world. I gave him a lot of opportunities to know stuff. But what I'm finding now at 13 is that he is not the child. He doesn't know his place as a child. He's very grown up. He knows a lot and he's very bold and he jumps into my conversations and he's very arrogant, and just little things that I need to work on, how to dial that back, how to bring him back down to earth, because I know that this is the moment where you can lose them between 13 to 16. And so I need help in learning how to hone him in, how to pull back the reins a little bit, because maybe I wasn't as diligent and as strict as I should have been when he was younger and could have molded him. God has blessed me with a second son, and now I have to learn how to be patient and go back to dealing with a baby and a toddler and all of that kind of stuff, and learning all of those things. So I know there are a lot of moms out there who are going through this process and can give me some advice in that sense. My relationships, I don't mean just intimate or personal relationship, but just my relationship with friends, being social, being a part of the community, and even this community out here, you guys, will help to improve my experiences. And of course my finances, even though I have a master's in economics, I've gone through some really rough up and down financial patches with my father being ill, having a stroke, and having to move from Jamaica and live with me for over 2 years, and didn't have health insurance because he wasn't American, and having to spend a lot of my savings on his health care, and constantly having to do upkeep on the home and all of that kind of stuff. And so I need to kind of regain my finances, my savings, my investments, and just learning about different ways. One of the things I know now, having a baby, is that I don't want to go to a 9 to 5. Well, I've never done that. I've never had a 9 to 5 typical job. I've always been an entrepreneur and owning my own business. But I really want more time, and so I want to establish businesses online and having to garner me passive income that doesn't require my constant attention and time. So there are a couple of things that I'm looking into and really um, working on my body, and this is the only body I have to live in, and if I'm not happy with it, and if I'm not treating it well, then I won't have that space. Right now I'm on hypertension medicine. Why? I'm 41 years old. I shouldn't have to be taking pills 2 times a day. So there are a couple of things that I need to work on, and this is where I'm planning to do it. I know it's bold. I know it's crazy. I know people are going to say that I shouldn't open my space like this, I'll probably regret saying something sometimes. But Mega just do it. Mega just do it. Oh, and maybe sometimes I'm gonna go off into patois, which is or the Jamaican dialect. I hope that I don't do it too often and you don't understand what I'm saying. CJ has an iPhone and he only likes to hear Siri say, "What did you say again? I didn't quite get that." She has kind of a British Australian accent. Anyway, back to what I'm saying. So this is it. I don't want to make this video too long. It's already 21 minutes. Basically, this is the intro. I never dreamed in a million years this would have been the intro. I had even my outfit picked out. I knew the kind of makeup look I was gonna go for. I have braids in right now, which I normally don't. I have natural hair, and so I'm on that natural hair journey kick. I've been on it for a number of years, but still. So anyway, I had not envisioned that this would be it at all. But I do hope that you see that I am being myself. I'm being real. I'm coming at you just the way I am. I bought a couple of journals and organizers, and one of them that I'm really really impressed with is this Me and My Big Ideas planner book, and I've been watching some other YouTube videos of how people organize and decorate them. I don't think I'm quite that fancy, but I love the quotes and all of the stuff that's in there, and so I'm gonna be kind of managing my life through this, and then I'm creating a home management binder, which is something else that I see from this community that people do and people love to do, and seems like something that works. So if you this is something I was saying, oh my God, I'm all over the place. As I said, I did do the disclaimer. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea. This is not at all my forte. But if this is something that you're interested in, you want to follow along, you think you can help me or I can help you, or we can do this as a group, please go ahead and subscribe, share, thumbs up, like, do all of those kinds of things that I hear other people say at the end of their videos. I'm going to create one of those little outros that say that all the time, so that at the end of all my videos, you'll hear that little message. And I have to create like a little intro thingy and all of that kind of stuff. But please leave me a message or a comment about what you think and how your journey, your 365 days to the optimal you. Child, you stink. Okay, it's time to go give CJ a bath and give myself a bath, and put on some eyebrows. I am castor oiling these to death to try and get them to grow. I've never had them. I'm doing my eyelashes too. So I'm really working on growing them. As you can see, there's nothing there. Oh my God, they're so thin. But once I do that makeup, I get it on. I'll come back and show you what I look like. Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. I am so happy that I made this step, that I'm starting this process. I am so pleased that you're going to be going on this journey with me. I look forward to us sharing and caring and living and becoming our best selves. Thank you.